sweat. Time to move out. My posse saying, you got my back and I got yours. What time is it? Tear down the door. It ain't no feature in your front. Never was, cuz. There ain't no feature in your front.
A fine shot there of the skyline of downtown Milwaukee. The I-94 series, the Cubs and the Brewers, next on the show. MLB The Show has baseball now on a Sunday afternoon at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Chicago Cubs and the Milwaukee Brewers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here for this NL Central Division matchup. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Eric, let's give the folks at home a look at what's happened in the first two games of the series.
Well, you see each team with a victory so far. Last night's game didn't feature a whole lot of offense. I have a feeling we're going to see a few more runs cross the plate in this one.
We'll hear plenty more from the guys moving forward, but before we do, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Chicago Cubs, as their order will read like this. And there you see the starting pitcher they'll match up against as you look at his numbers on the right side of your screen. Jesse Padilla will head for the box as we are just about ready to get things going today. Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one.
Yeah, no mistake about that one. That one's right there.
First pitch, 110.
And that's taken as well, and it's 0-2 to begin the afternoon here. Not a bad pitch there with two strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now here's the pitch. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. So the leadoff man is taken care of to start our finale here this afternoon. And with that, let's take a look at the Brewers defensively. It's brought to us by the folks at Majestic. If it happens in baseball, it happens in Majestic. Darwin Barney will make his way in now. He drove in 2 of his club's 3 runs in last night's game. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. As far as the Brewers jerseys are concerned, oh yeah, look at those guys. Somebody call in the wall bangers. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out towards straightaway right. And Braun will handle this one for out number 2.
Yeah, just a little bit late here on the fastball, and this thing's almost by him when he makes contact. Still, he gets pretty good wood on the ball, but not enough to trouble the right fielder.
Starlin Castro will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone, and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And this ball will be chopped foul. Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. And Braun will make the catch, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. Cubs 0. Brewers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Starting lineup for the Brewers looks like this. And there you get a look at the starting pitcher whose job it'll be to keep these guys in check. His number is right there on the right side of your screen. And there's a look at the defensive alignment for the Cubs here. Gene Segura will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Brewers, the shortstop, Gene Segura.
That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And sometimes you can mistake being patient for being passive. I mean, unless he was really fooled there, that's a pitch he needs to be swinging at.
And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Now another 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, let's isolate this release here. You can see he's got an easy motion, easy delivery, and boom, then he runs his pitch up there pretty darn quick.
Scooter Gennett will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 4 games, as hot as they come. Changeup called strike 1.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him, because that thing was right down Broadway.
And he'll go the other way with the fastball as this is on the ground to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. I mean, this is a fastball right down the middle. And he just smokes this ball, too. But unfortunately, he hits it right at someone. So it becomes a fairly easy out.
Aramis Ramirez will stand in looking for a bleeder, a bloop single, anything to kickstart the average a bit because he's had a rough go of it these past 6 ball games. Called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. And a ball and a strike now to Aramis as that pitch misses. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
Well, he's been in a tough stretch offensively, and this sure ain't going to help.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. And this is a swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt as they'll need to throw down to first. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers. We played an inning. No score. Anthony Rizzo will step forward now. Currently 3rd in the National League batting race to begin play.
Anthony Rizzo.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
Whether you like it or not, now that you've seen what the strike zone's going to be like, you're going to have to make an adjustment.
Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Wow, a real sharp break to this thing. It's a slider. He starts it out over the middle of the plate. The hitter thinks he's got something that he can handle, and then this thing just makes a beeline right for his hands. That is a tough pitch.
Chris Coghlan will step in now. First pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, that finds his zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
Coghlan awaiting the 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Just overmatched him there.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Fouled straight back. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Well, tough to start a game much better than this. He's run through these first 5 guys pretty easily. This is already his 3rd strikeout of the ball game. Looks like he's in it for the long haul here.
Ryan Sweeney will take his first swings here, and as you can see, not a lot going right for him offensively here in this first month of the year. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
Go, Brewers!
And little doubt about that one. That's in there, and it's 2-1.
And at the plate, if you've got an umpire helping you out, no reason to go after a borderline pitch on 2-0.
Grounded fouled off to the right side. Now the 2-2 pitch. On the ground to second. Oh, a sliding stop. Can he get up and make the play? Yes, he can. A beautiful play that time, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ryan Braun will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. In there, and it's 0-1.
I think if you gave him another chance, he'd be swinging at that one. That was a great pitch to hit.
You can do it! All right, let's win, Brewers!
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And Braun's able to resist. The count moves in his favor. 2-1 now. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. You go back to the curveball here?
I'd stay away. I'd go curveball or even slider, but I got to get it out over the plate. My job as a pitcher, expand the zone. Make the hitter swing at pitches that are off the plate.
Fouled back. Hit hard back up the middle. And that'll be a base hit, the first one of the game for the Brewers.
He's gotten off to a really slow start here in April. And maybe this can help him snap out of it. That's a sharp single there.
Jonathan Lucroy will get his first opportunity here. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Check of Braun, now the pitch. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. One thing you can say with certainty, he's really tried to take some ownage on that inside part of the plate.
It's something that you need to learn as a young pitcher. You've got to have that willingness to work inside, or guys at this level will just lean out over the plate and eat you up.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And I think that's what they were trying to set him up for. Going with that changeup down in the zone on a 1-2 count. Very difficult to react to, but he did a great job of holding back.
Hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 2-2 one more time. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
As you can see right here, his timing just seems to be off a little bit at the plate right now. And you know what? That can happen during the course of the season. You're not always going to have your good swing. And he's the kind of guy that's got a lot of moving parts in that swing. So maybe he's at the point now in the season where he might need just a little time off so he can get back to the basics.
Carlos Gomez will get his first shot here. A couple of hits in 4 trips last night. And this ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. And this is in the dirt, but a good job there to keep it at his feet. Gomez waits. Here's the 1-1. Sticking with the soft stuff here as this misses. It's 2-1. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Come on, you gotta rip that pitch.
Comes set, now the pitch. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, so much for being thrown out of rhythm by that leadoff single. Doesn't seem to have affected him one bit. Come back with the 2 straight strikeouts, and now he's turned things around in this inning.
Juan Francisco will dig in now, and he's got to be wondering when his bat's going to make the trip north from spring training, as he has really struggled in the early going. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a ground ball to first. Onto the bag with it is Rizzo, and the inning is over. Brewers strand 1. Will move to the 3rd with no score. Luis Valbuena will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the 3rd inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
First pitch in there at the knees as he authors a strike to the leadoff man. 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
Here comes a 1-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here's one for Jeanette, the second baseman. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. One away, and here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and another ground ball. This one out to short. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting ninth, catcher
Alex Patterson will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Here we go, guys.
And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1.
Get him down.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
Here's the 1-2. And here's a swing, and another chance out there is short. What a stop! Oh, too late on the throw, but that is what you call a major league effort just to make that one close.
Leave it to the pitcher to finally get him a base runner. It was 8 up, 8 down before he stepped in, and he's saying, what's so hard about this?
Jesse Padilla will get his second shot at it now. He was called out on strikes to open up the ball game. Now the first pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
And EK, I don't know about you, but I really hated getting a bad call on that very first pitch.
Hey, jeez. It puts you just in a terrible frame of mind.
Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. In the dirt here. And the throw skips past him and into center field. Fortunately, the center fielder's in the right spot as he gets it back in to prevent any further trouble.
And this inning was going nowhere. All of a sudden, though, it's changed dramatically. A base hit, a wild pitch. Now, just like that, there's a runner in scoring position.
Swing, and he pulls the fastball that time high in the air toward fairly deep right center. And Gomez will make the catch, and the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. We play 2.5, no score on the show. Chris Davis will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Another fastball, another called strike, 0-2 now.
And I know it's your first at-bat of the ball game and you want to work the count a little, but those were two pretty good pitches to have a rip at.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
The 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
You can bet they'd love a ball 4 here. Well, that would let this guy have a shot to bunt him over.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
That's a real good at-bat there. He fell behind 1-2 right out of the gate, but instead of going out of the zone to protect, he was able to lay off 3 straight to get his guys a leadoff base runner.
Willie Peralta will stand in what would appear to be a sacrifice situation here.
Let's go, Brewers!
And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. And he'll pounce on this quickly to tag him out.
Well, this is a nice job here of giving himself up. You see him square and put this ball down over toward the right side of the infield, and that's just where you want it to be. They do put the tag on him, but hey, he gets the job done.
Gene Segura will stand in as the lineup turns over here. He was called out on strikes to open the home first. First offering on the way. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Out of play. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. And Castro will put this one away for route number 2.
As far as rookie pitchers are concerned, he looks pretty poised out there. I mean, doesn't have that deer in the headlights look that many guys have. He's just going about his business, and he gets the pop up there.
Scooter Gennett will stand in. He grounded out his first time. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and one man left on base. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. Darwin Barney will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Second baseman, Darwin Barney.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
And he lays off for ball 1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Starlin Castro will try it again. He flew out his first time. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. And a little tapper up the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. Here comes the 1-1. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. And he struck him out.
Well, what's the best way to make sure that cleanup guy doesn't get to hit with runners on base? How about back-to-back strikeouts? That'll do the job.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning. Now the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats, foul. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. And that's in there, base hit.
Just the second hit they've got against him so far as we check on his numbers to this point. He's pretty much been in control all afternoon, so we'll see if he can keep that string of zeros going.
Chris Coughlin will try it again, set down on strikes his first time. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. He won't bat with runners on, but the powerful Aramis Ramirez will lead things off regardless when we come back. And there is Aramis Ramirez now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. First pitch coming. A big roundhouse curveball in there for strike one.
Boy, his control has been outstanding so far. And there's another pitch right on the black.
That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Yeah, he must have been looking for that same breaking ball because that pitch, it's right there.
Come on, all right.
Way outside. 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
And this is in the dirt as it swung on and missed, but this should be a pretty straightforward play to first. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number one.
Boy, that curveball is really moving now. He gets him to swing right over the top of it, and then you're going to see the nice work behind the plate to do a little cleanup back there and then get the putout down at first.
Ryan Braun will dig in. He singled his first time around. Right down Broadway that time. Strike one.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer at that one. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. Hit hard on the ground to short. Oh, a reaching try as he knocks it down. But he knows he's got no chance at first, so we'll see how they score that. Most likely an infield single.
And that's one of those where even if he fields this thing cleanly, he was going to have a tough time squaring those shoulders back up and then throwing all the way across his body. But once it doesn't find the pocket, forget it. It's going to be an infield hit.
Jonathan Lucroy will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. On the ground for Castro. This could be two. Barney for one. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. We played 4 full, and we are tied 0-0. Chris Coughlin will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth.
Right fielder, Chris Coughlin.
First pitch coming. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. The 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed 2-2.
Yeah, and you know, this is a spot where you just have to make him bring the ball down. It's very difficult to do anything positive when it's up that high.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
I think we expected to see a well-pitched game coming in, and we got one. Starting to look like the team who scores first might be the one who wins.
Ryan Sweeney will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Straight paint at 94 miles an hour. Not a lot of movement there, but it's right on a dime.
Swing, and he pulls the fastball that time high in the air toward fairly deep right center. And he's going to get there after a long run as he gloves it for the second out.
Well, we're still looking for that first run of the ball game. Thought for a second this might be it, but it just didn't have enough steam behind it.
Luis Valbuena will stand in. He grounded out his first time. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Well, you know, things have gone his way more often than not so far this afternoon, but he certainly didn't get any help on that one.
Out here.
1-0. Now a hard liner toward short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. Halfway home, still no score. Carlos Gomez will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Center fielder, Carlos Gomez.
And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Big, slow breaking ball. One that drops in for a strike.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
Gomez waits. Here's the 1-1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Pitch in the dirt is swung on and missed, so he'll need to get the force at first. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
Boy, that's a really nice play there behind the plate. He doesn't panic. He takes his time and makes the good throw on to first. So score that a strikeout with a 2-3 putout for good measure.
Juan Francisco will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now he takes something off there as this is skied out to fairly deep center field. And Sweeney's there to put this away for route number 2.
That ball was hit well, and it might have been a different story if he pulled it. Instead, he hit it to the big part of the ballpark, and he's retired.
Chris Davis will dig in. Drew a walk his first time around. That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Wellington Castillo will stand in now to lead off the 6th as the rain continues to fall here. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Slider is right there. 83 on the gun. It's 1-2. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Here's another 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And the 6th inning opens with a flyout, 1 away.
Another guy retired there. You see his pitching line to this point. It's phenomenal. Just 2 hits. Both of them are singles. He's hardly even been in trouble. Thorough domination so far.
Alex Patterson will bat for himself here in a tie ball game in the 6th. And this is fouled back and out of play. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. One, two. Oh, out in front of the off-speed pitch there, as this is a little dribbler out in front of home plate. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Yeah, he's able to set down his opposite number there, and I'll tell you, these 2 guys have pretty much matched each other pitch for pitch so far.
Jesse Padilla will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Oh, and he turns beautifully on that fastball as this is pulled into right for a base hit.
And they're able to keep the inning alive as you check out the numbers on his performance so far. That's just the third hit he's allowed to this point. He's been pretty much in control the whole way.
Darwin Barney will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. Dives and he makes the catch. How about that for an exclamation point to the end of the inning? Worth a second look here as this is a beauty to end the inning. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Willie Peralta will stride in as he'll be tasked with starting out things in the Brewers half of the sixth. First pitch coming. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
So tough to hang in there on that pitch, but you got to do it. You can't give up that inside corner or this guy will eat you alive.
Hit on the ground to shortstop. And the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first out.
The shortstop, number 9, Gene Segura.
Gene Segura will stand in. He flew out his last time up. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Coughlin is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out.
You see this ball start slicing away from him toward the end here, but he winds up staying right with it, running it down.
Scooter Gennett will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the ledger? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. We'll see the exciting young shortstop Starlin Castro lead things off when we return. And we still have no score. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Starlin Castro will stand in here to start the 7th. EK, it's been a pitching and defense afternoon all throughout.
Yeah, neither starter looking like he's ready to blink. And neither one of them looking all that tired just yet.
And here's the first pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both the lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now. And he gets under the 2-2 a bit as this is sent in the air out to straightaway central. And the 7th inning starts with a fly out here, 1 away.
That slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt. As you take a look there, what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And here's a fastball called for strike 2.
And guys, I think the heavy stuff has arrived. This has got to be as hard as we've seen all afternoon.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Oh, and even though that's not intentional, as a hitter, you still hate to see that ball up around your eyes.
No runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
And I think this rain is definitely complicating matters out there. It's really coming down over the past 5 minutes or so. And you know, when you're out there blinking and trying to keep the water out of your eyes and the rain's dripping off of your helmet, it's making your grip really slick. It's a tough situation for any hitter to be in, and it's no picnic for the pitcher out there either. But he was the strong one in this case and won this battle.
Chris Coughlin will step in now, 0 for 2 to this point. First pitch on the way. In there for strike 1, 0-1. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
Now the 1-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We are still scoreless. Aramis Ramirez will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
Third baseman, Aramis Ramirez.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here, 0-2.
Right back, same pitch, also knee-high. He wasn't buying that one either. He's going to have to do something now. He's down 2 strikes.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
And this late into his afternoon of work, the longer this at-bat goes, the better chance that he might slip up and leave one out over the middle of the plate.
Now a ball hit sharply on the ground to third. And that's going to get through into left, so there's your possible go-ahead run on base to lead off the inning.
Yeah, a hot shot that time and a tough read down there at third base. He just couldn't get the leather on it.
Ryan Braun will step in, a base hit in his last time. And he'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. The 1-0 pitch. No offer at the curveball either. It's 2-0.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Advance the runner.
Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Here's the 2-1 pitch. There he goes. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And no throw as he'll just hang on to it.
Oh, and with nobody out, that could turn out to be a big stolen base right there. Now, not only do you keep out of the double play, but you also get the ever-important go-ahead run into scoring position.
Fouled back. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Just like the guy he faced before this, another long at-bat here. He's had to make 13 pitches just to these last 2 hitters.
Oh, and Braun connects on one in the air to deep left field. And that ball is gone. Home run. So it's a 2-run shot for Ryan Braun. And the Brewers move out in front now 2-0.
Boy, for how well he's pitched so far, it's hard to believe that he can stand to be the losing pitcher, but that's the scenario he faces now as he serves up the lead on this home run.
Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. He'll leave after 6 and at the very least kept his club in it to this point. Carlos Villanueva will come on now as he'll take over in inning number 7.
Number 33, Carlos Villanueva.
Jonathan Lucroy will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. First pitch to him. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Let's get something started here.
Sliced down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here's the 2-2 home. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
Oh, and that's a good pitch right there. That's just a hard-breaking slider down and away. And you get the hitter to be enticed by that pitch when it's about halfway there. That was looking like it was going to be a fastball in the outer half. Then it just flat disappears on you, and you're left wondering, what happened?
One away for the Brewers in their half of the seventh. And standing in, the speedy Carlos Gomez. On the ground is short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Up next for Milwaukee, first baseman,
Juan Francisco will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1.
When he's got that slider working the way he wants it, it can be such a weapon for him.
Can't do much with that one, and it's 1-2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Come on.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
Yeah, and on 1-2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for that.
Line hard to center field. Sweeney is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. But the Brewers do get 2 on this 2-run home run. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's 2-0 Milwaukee. Ryan Sweeney will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
center fielder, Ryan Sweeney.
Here's the first pitch to him. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Well, that man right there is into his 8th inning of work now. Any concerns going forward?
Well, I think the only thing you have to worry about is that pitch count you see right there. Other than that, he's earned the right to stay out there. Usually the other team will tell you when you're starting to get tired.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's the 1-1 now to Sweeney. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Yeah, he just keeps rolling right along. Shutout intact as you can get a look at his line so far. Through 7 1/3 innings now, they have just not been able to mount any type of offense against him at all.
Luis Valbuena will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. In there at the letters 0-1.
He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
And there's ball one. And that misses. 2-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Here now the 2-2. Out to short for Segura. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Well, not really all that tough a play heading up the middle, but you see it takes a funny little hop there at the end, and this will be scored as an error.
Ryan Buckner will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with the runner at first and one gone in the inning.
Shut him down now.
Now here's a ball popped up. Playable, however, for Lucroy behind the plate. There to take it in is Lucroy, and there are two away now. Very brisk pace to the ballgame thus far. 2-0 our score as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest. Travis James will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 16, Travis James.
Now the first pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And with two away here, this is not the time to lose the strike zone.
Especially not to a number 9 hitter. The last thing you want to do is turn this lineup over and give these guys a shot to make something out of this inning after all.
Outside, 3-0 now. I figure he's taken now on the 3-ball count.
Maybe even taken 2.
Swinging on 3-0, and this is into left field. It's a base hit.
And this is a situation now on the mound where you can't worry about how you got into it. You got to worry about how you're going to get out of it. And he's got some work to do now to protect this lead.
Well, there you see Brewer manager Ron Renicky out for a conference at home plate, so I would imagine we're going to see a double switch here. Brandon Kinsler will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Mark Reynolds is into the ballgame as well as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Mark Reynolds.
Emilio Bonifacio will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 64, Emilio Bonifacio.
Jesse Padilla will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
In there at the knees, strike one. Runners left in scoring position, one of the big keys to this ball game so far. Short lead from second, now the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. To the hole left side, and it's through, a base hit. Around third and being waved on home, but not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
That 2-out hit there makes that air loom extra large now. You got to make sure you get this next guy before this inning gets any further out of control.
David Torres will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw to third, and he is in there at third as the possible tying run.
Of all the times to not be on the same page, this is going to hurt. This is going to move that tying run up to third, and more significantly, it'll move the go-ahead run into scoring position at second.
Well, they missed with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and just put him aboard here, and they'll do just that.
And this is probably the right decision here with 2 outs. Too many things can go wrong when you let him swing the bat.
Francisco Rodriguez will get the call here in a big spot as he inherits a bases-loaded jam with 2 men out.
Rodriguez, 57. Rodriguez for the Brewers.
Nate Scherholz will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 19, Nate Scherholz.
Starlin Castro will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And this is swung on and missed, though the ball did hit the ground, so he'll need to go to first. And he is out at the plate. They are denied a chance at tying the ball game here as the inning is over. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Brewers are out in front, 2-1. Ryan Buckner will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching, number 22, Ryan Buckner.
Emilio Bonifacio is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now. Nate Scherholz will stay in the ball game now as he comes on to play second here. Hector Rondon will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Hector Rondon.
Chris Davis will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Out in front here as this is pulled down the third base line. Oh, what a stop by Bonifacio. And the throw is low as he tries to olay it out of the dirt, but it gets right by him.
Nearly a great play down there at third base. In fact, it was a great play just to dive and get a glove on that ball, but we knew he was going to have a tough time getting up and throwing this guy out, and that throw gets there just a little bit too late.
Mark Reynolds will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Well, here's just a classic sequence here as we check it out again on Show Track. A couple of good pitches here to get him ahead 0-2. And then knowing that a hitter's got to protect the outer half when you're down in the count, they turn to the slider that starts in the zone, then breaks out of the zone, and he just can't hold up.
Gene Segura will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Here's the first offering. Runner goes for second, and this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. The 1-1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty darn good job against him in this series.
And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. The 2-2. Now a good swing there as he sends this one high and deep toward the left field corner. And that will hook just inside the left field foul pole. It's a home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. And the Brewers have moved to a 4-1 lead.
Yeah, and that's his first hit of the entire series here, and he makes it a good one, all right. This one clears the wall by plenty. And now, back in the dugout, you can imagine he's probably saying, gosh, it's about time.
Blake Parker will get the call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs here and get this one on to the 9th inning. Scooter Gennett will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. And he drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
There's nothing easy about this play right here. It's a high chopper, so he knows he's going to have to field and throw pretty much all in one motion, and he does so here to get his man. That's a nice play.
Aramis Ramirez will dig in. He singled and later scored his last time. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. A 2-1 offering. 2-1 pitch is swung on and hit in the air out to center field. Sweeney will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Cubs. It's now 4-1 Milwaukee. Jim Henderson is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth. Anthony Rizzo will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the one run, that's it.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 home. First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
You got to think one thing here. Get on base. A walk will do the trick.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play. Fouled back. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see there, he finds himself in 6th place in the category in the National League. Chris Coughlin will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Swing and a shot towards second. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Ryan Sweeney will stand in as their last chance now. Now here's the first pitch. And they start him with one high and away for ball one. And it runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
He's going to need to crank that swing up another notch if he's going to catch up to those.
Here it comes, 2-1. And this is swung on and missed, so the Cubs are down to their final strike here.
Yeah, that pitch is still up a little bit, but at least this one was out on a corner. And I don't think I'd want to be making a living up there too much.
Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. I mean, that was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. Throw to first here in time for the final out, and the Brewers have taken the rubber match of this three-game set as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and you know this home crowd is going to get to drive home happy as their guys come through with a very good win.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, a real good performance, as you'll see in his final line. He gave him 7 2/3 good innings, and he was definitely the difference in this one.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Harris, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Brewers win it 4-1. So long from Milwaukee.